everyone, it's Karen with the Yes Please PaperCrafts, and in this video I'm going to be creating a scrapbook layout for Simple Story Saturdays, which is a YouTube hop and scrapbooking collaboration hosted by my friend 𝗬𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗃, and we have a group of creative scrapbookers that join each month to create projects using our Simple Stories collections. I'll have links to everyone's YouTube channel in the description below, so be sure and go check out their videos. So for this layout, I'm using two pictures that were taken back in March of 2020 when I attended a scrapbooking crop with my mom, my three sisters, and several of my friends. And it was really a lot of fun, and I think these pictures are really cute. This is my mom, my sister Terry, my sister Jeannie, and in this picture is my mom and my sister Debbie. So I'm going to use both of these pictures, and I'll probably crop them down a little bit and maybe make them into a 4x4 picture. And so that's the pictures I started with. Now I went back and looked through my Simple Stories collections, and I decided to use this one. I think it's perfect. It's called Hey Crafty Girl. It's got a crafting theme, and it's really adorable. And I have been wanting to use this for a while. I got it a couple years ago just to scrapbook pictures like this from scrapbooking events. Now, unfortunately, since COVID back in March, there really hasn't been anything that I could attend. This scrapbooking crop that they used to have twice a year is no longer being held. So that's really unfortunate. I guess because of COVID, it kept getting canceled, and then eventually they just gave up, and they're not having this crop anymore, which was really sad. That was one I went to with my friends almost every year since 2017. But anyway, so I do have a lot of pictures there taken during the crops from 2017 all the way to 2020. So I have a lot of scrapbooking pictures to use with this collection. Okay, so let's get started with the layout. I'm going to go through the different papers that are in this collection and find a paper to use as a background, and then just go ahead and get started with the layout. I don't have a plan for this layout. I'm just going to look at what's available in this collection kit and go from there. So what I do have is the, I guess this is the Collector Essentials kit. It came with this chipboard here, and then also with a 12x12 sticker sheet. And I believe there was some washi tape that came with this, but I don't know where that is, so I'm probably not going to use that for this layout. I also, in addition to having this Collector Essentials kit, which has just the paper and the stickers, I also have this one here, which is the Simple Basics kit, and this is just paper that is polka dots, and it's double-sided with different colors. And I think that'll be really fun to use for matting my photo. Okay, so let's go ahead and go through the paper, and I'll pull out a paper to use as a background. Isn't this adorable? I love this collection. It's super cute. And I love the colors. It's really pretty. It's got really fun colors. Okay, so they have a lot of cut-aparts. Simple Stories in their collections do tend to have a lot of cut-aparts. But I love their collections. It's probably my favorite company right now. Okay, so this is a really pretty paper with all these polka dots. And this would make a really good background. So it's like a ledger in the background with some florals. And actually, I think that would work perfectly with my photos. But I'm going to go ahead and look through the rest of the paper and see if there's anything else. But for now, I'm just going to set this one over here to the side. Okay, then we have a stripe, that's pretty, and then a polka dots. And this is cute. All these different sayings. And then a floral paper. I like this too. That would make a really pretty mat to go behind the pictures. So I'm going to put this one over here too and just see if maybe I might use those two papers. Here's one with some hearts. This would make a good background as well, but I think I like this one better. It's brighter, and these pictures are a little dark, so it really makes the picture stand out. Whereas if I put it over here, the picture, doesn't stand out as much. So I definitely like this one better for a background. Okay, so then we have this beautiful paper. I just love all the colors in this collection. Okay, here are some icons, and then this green check. And then look at all the cut-aparts. There's so many things that you could use for this layout to cut apart. There's this little saying that says Crafty Girls Rock, and a typewriter. So you could use this and do some fussy cutting. And then on the back is a stripe. And then here are some bigger cut aparts. These are 3x4 cards. And then flowers on the back. And then here are the 4x4 cards. And then the 4x6. And then that's the back of that paper. So really a lot of fun papers to use in this collection. I like that they have a lot of neutral papers that you could use for matting your photo or using for backgrounds. All of these papers that are just plain check would really make good backgrounds. Okay, and then here is the sticker sheet with all of the stickers. Okay, I think this is going to be a lot of fun to create a layout using this collection. And let's see. I think what I'm going to do to get started is to go ahead, cut my pictures down, and then map the photos. And I'm trying to think, because this paper already has this design on the background, I think it would be good to utilize that and put the pictures kind of in the middle and maybe a title here. And on the chipboard, there was this title, Crafty Girls Rock. I think that would be perfect for this layout. I could use this chipboard as my title, and I think that would be really cool. I just would have to figure out exactly where I would put that on the layout. Okay, so I think I have my pictures, the background, the title. I just need some paper to mat the photos. And let's take a look at this paper here, which is part of the basics kit. And I want to see if maybe instead of using this paper, I might want to use one of these. The yellow is really pretty. It would really make my photos stand out. I like this yellow paper. I could do more than one mat as well. Could do something like this. And I really like that a lot. It has this color, these colors in this floral at both the top and the bottom. So I think that would work really well. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go ahead and map my pictures, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished matting my photos, and then I decided to use this chipboard as my title, and it says Crafty Girls Rock. I'm going to put it over here on the side. And then on the chipboard, I also found this girl, and I decided to add her right here at the bottom on top of this graphic. So this chipboard is not super sticky, so I'm probably going to add some adhesive to that to make it stick. I just decided it would be fun to put this over here and to make a cluster down here at the bottom. I want to use this background as much as I can, so I'm going to create a cluster here, one up here, and then one down here in the corner. And I went through all of the embellishments in the papers, and I was looking for something that I could use to add on top of these florals without taking away from that design. And I went through the paper, and I was able to fussy cut out some of the cut aparts, and anything that had flowers, I just went ahead and cut that out. So I have these larger flowers here, which I'm going to put down here at the bottom. I'm going to make a cluster down here at the bottom, and I have two larger flowers there. And I wish I would have had more flowers like this, but I was only able to find a few. A lot of the flowers that are in the paper are really tiny. So these were the ones that I found, but I think it'll work okay. I did pop up some of these with some foam tape just to give a little bit more dimension. So I'm going to create a cluster down here underneath this picture. And then for this floral here, I'm just going to go ahead and layer some of these flowers that I cut out. And I'm just going to put those on top of the flowers that are there. It adds dimension, it adds more interest to the layout without taking away from the floral that's underneath. And then I'll do the same thing on this side. I'm just going to add these flowers over here in a couple of different places. And I think I might move her over just a little bit so that I can add that flower right there. Okay, so that's what I have so far. I'm going to go ahead and look through the rest of this to see what else we can add to the layout. I did want to add something here above the picture, and so I thought about maybe using the tabs up here that are down here on this bottom part right here. And so let's go ahead and see if maybe I can add a few of those there. I think maybe the ones that are colorful might be pretty. And just go ahead and put a couple of these up at the top. I'm not loving how that's turning out. Let's try this one here. Nope. Sometimes you have an idea in your head about how you want something to look. And then when you start trying to put stuff there, it doesn't quite work out the way that I was thinking it would. I'm going to go ahead and put this back on the sticker sheet. I want to put something here, but let me check and see what else that I have that I could use. Maybe something other than the tabs. So I was trying to use the tabs down here or something above my photo, and it wasn't giving me the look that I wanted. So I went through the papers and I found this paper here that has all of these little signs that have sayings on them, and I cut a few of those out and then layered them underneath the photo here and then beside the photo down here. And I think that's super cute. I actually put the title, glued that down, and then also adhered all of the florals. And then I added a couple more chipboard pieces. I have this pair of scissors down here and this little container with paintbrushes and then a little bit of a color wheel up there. And I think the only thing I'm gonna do to this layout is to add some enamel dots. So let me see if I can find some enamel dots that would go with this layout. I don't have anything with this collection, but I should be able to find something in my stash. So I found some enamel dots in my stash. I have some from Gina Marie Designs and then also these from 𝗂𝗵𝗄𝗃. This is from I Love Spring collection. And I think these would go pretty well with this layout. So I think I'm going to start with these. I think that this is a pretty good match if I can find enough to scatter around the layout. So I'm going to start off here with a pink. And then we'll do a small orange. I have this orange flower. There's a lot of orange here, so maybe I'll do yellow and blue. And then let's go ahead and put some over here. So I'll do a orange, a small blue, and a bigger yellow. And then I'll go ahead and put some down here as well. So let's see, we'll do orange, and then blue, and how about pink? And I think I will move this one closer to that because it's getting kind of close to the edge of the layout there. All right, so I have the enamel dots in 3 different places. And I'm thinking I might want to put some up here around the title. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't have a whole lot left here, but we'll do a small pink or orange. And then this pink one, I'll just tuck it up under that. And then we'll do the blue. And because the title is kind of going across this way, I might go ahead and just add a few more. I usually like to do 3 in a cluster, but sometimes you can do another, add a few more. So I'm going to do like 5. I like to add odd numbers of enamel dots. Let's see. Let me put this one down there and then this one right there. Or maybe we'll scoot that one down. Okay, so I think that just adds a fun effect to that part at the top of the layout. And that is going to be it, I think, for this layout. So let me go ahead and hold this up so y'all can get a close-up look at the layout. I think using a background like this is one of the easiest ways to create a layout, because a lot of the work is done for you because there's already the design in the background, and then you can just layer things on top of it just to add some more interest and dimension to your layout. So here is the finished layout, and you can see the dimension that's on the layout, and I think it turned out really cute. I love the little girl chipboard piece. I wish I would have had more of those. Those are, I think there was some on the sticker sheet as well, but they're smaller girls. So we have these smaller ones as well, but I really love the look of this chipboard piece right here. I think it's adorable. Okay, so that's all I have for this video, but be sure and go check out everybody else's videos that is participating in this YouTube hop, and I'll have links to their YouTube channels in the description below. So if you like this scrapbook process video, please give this video a thumbs up, because it helps me to know what types of videos y'all like to watch. It also helps YouTube to know what types of videos to recommend to other viewers. And if you are not a subscriber and you'd like to see more videos from my channel, please subscribe. I would love to have you join my community. Okay guys, that's all I have. Y'all take care. Hope y'all have an awesome weekend, and I hope to see you next time. Bye now.